So, it looks like since MrBeast is under a lot of fire right now, he's doing everything that he can to save his reputation. Now, for those of you who are living under a rock and somehow don't know the whole situation that's recently been unfolding, Ava Chris Tyson recently got exposed for being a gigantic weirdo, basically. There are literally thousands of videos going into detail about the mountains of evidence going on around Ava Chris Tyson right now, but this video really isn't about her. This video is actually about MrBeast himself because he's been getting a lot of backlash too, not just for keeping Ava Chris Tyson on his company for this amount of time and literally knowing what Chris was doing, but it's also recently been revealed that he was actually in a Discord server where Chris Tyson was grooming minors. So yeah, it's not really a good look for Jimmy Donaldson over here. And since there was an overwhelming amount of backlash from this whole thing, MrBeast did make one response, which is some lazy PR response that his lawyers probably told him to say. It was basically just him clarifying that he fired Ava Chris Tyson from the company, and she's no longer associated with the brand. He also did condemn her actions, but people honestly were really not messing with this response, and I mean, you can probably tell why. He doesn't really go into detail about anything. He leaves out a lot of crucial details, and yeah, it didn't really do a whole lot to get the backlash off of his name, and people are still calling him out rightfully for allowing this to continue for so long. And it's gotten to a point where it's not just MrBeast, it's obviously probably his entire team. They're trying to do some damage control to skew the narrative and make it seem like his fan base isn't slowly turning on him. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is MrBeast deleting comments and sending fake screenshots of his like to dislike ratio on his most recent video. So MrBeast recently uploaded a new video onto his channel. Now you may be sitting here wondering, is this the video where MrBeast finally sits down and addresses all the crazy allegations that have recently been going on? Is he finally going to give his entire perspective and talk about everything that's been going on? Well, no. He uploaded a video called Survive 100 Days in a Nuclear Bunker, Win $500,000. Yeah, I don't really think this is the time to be making content like that, bro. But regardless, he made this video, he uploaded it, and as of the time of recording this video, it's currently sitting at around 3 million likes and 2 million dislikes, and yeah, people really are not happy. But if you scroll down to the comments, you'll see that there's a lot of censorship going on. There are a lot more positive comments than you would think, and you can immediately tell that the comment section was tampered with because these positive comments would usually be the ones that don't get too many likes. So obviously there are a lot of words that have been censored. For those of you who don't know, as a YouTuber, you can block certain words from being commented. Like if you comment something and the comment includes a word that has been blacklisted, then it automatically gets filtered somewhere else and it doesn't get put out. Just putting that out there for those of you who don't know. But people in the comments have actually found a loophole around this, and there are a few comments that are going through the system without automatically getting filtered away. But yeah, regardless, this is honestly some slimy shit. Censoring your own comment section just to get some heat off of you. Kinda disingenuous, and I don't fuck with that. But that's not the only thing that MrBeast and his team are doing. So I'm sure you guys all know Drama Alert. It's a pretty popular news source, and it's run by Keemstar. They made a now deleted tweet that the video was sitting at around 500,000 dislikes. And the reason they deleted the tweet is because a lot of YouTubers reached out to Keemstar and said that the third-party website they used to get that proof is unreliable and shouldn't be trusted. So Keemstar apparently reached out to MrBeast directly to get an actual screenshot, and apparently according to MrBeast's team, the video is sitting at 2.3 million likes and only 20,000 dislikes, and the like to dislike ratio is actually higher than his channel average. So you mean to tell me that a video that MrBeast made directly after a gigantic controversy, during a time where there are so many people calling out MrBeast, you mean to tell me that the average like to dislike ratio on this video is actually even better than his channel average, and it doesn't have a lot of dislikes? Yeah, that's complete bullshit. I'm sorry to burst your bubble on that one. So I actually have an extension called Return YouTube Dislike. It's not 100% completely accurate, but it is pretty close to showing the general amount of likes and dislikes on a video. According to my thing, it says there's 3 million likes and 2 million dislikes. So you know what? How about we actually use one of my videos as an example? We'll look at my most popular video. According to the extension, it says I have 16,855 likes and 264 dislikes. And the actual like to dislike ratio, according to my YouTube Studio, says 16,855 likes and 340 dislikes, so it's pretty accurate. Which means that the screenshot the MrBeast team allegedly sent is complete bullshit. And Keemstar himself actually got a lot of backlash for this, and people were claiming that he got paid off by MrBeast and his team, which prompted him to make a response where he doubled down and said that he trusts MrBeast, and there's no way that they would try to lie to him about the actual like to dislike ratio.
Good morning, Twitter. I am not paid off by MrBeast. I'm not. Stop saying it, okay? Yesterday, we put out a news story that MrBeast's new video within the first hour got 500,000 dislikes. That tweet that we put out using a third-party app to see the dislikes, 500K dislikes, went viral. It almost had 1 million views before I deleted it and issued an apology. Now, why did I delete it and issue an apology? Because other creators reached out to me and told me, hey, that third-party app that you're using to see the dislikes on the MrBeast video cannot be trusted. Once these other creators told me that, then I had to reach out to MrBeast directly to get a screenshot of his back end on the video, and sure enough, it was like 98% likes, okay? So the 500K dislikes, completely bullshit. So I issued an apology. I took down the original tweet. I put out the real numbers, and the response from everyone is, Keemstar, you got paid off by MrBeast. No, I fucking didn't. No, I fucking didn't. Last night before I went to bed, I reached out to the MrBeast team and got another screenshot showing the real dislikes and likes, and I put it out there, and every fucking response to that fucking post is, you got paid off, you got paid off, you got paid off, you got paid off. No, 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 no. No. And there's no way that MrBeast or anyone on his team is going to lie to me and send me a fake screenshot.
Yeah, you're a moron, bro. I'm sorry. You're either ignorant, a moron, or you actually do know that it's a lie, but instead you're just covering up for MrBeast. It's one of the three. And MrBeast himself hasn't actually publicly made any statements about this thing yet, probably because everything that he says about the controversy has to get reviewed by a bunch of lawyers, so I can't really blame him too much on that one. But I will say that it's extremely shady that he's trying to skew the narrative about his name right now by removing comments, censoring them, and also having his team lie on his behalf about the actual like to dislike ratio on his most recent video. And this isn't me trying to hate on MrBeast. I actually think he's a good guy. I don't really watch his content too much, but you know, he is trying to help out, do good shit, and I respect him for that, but that doesn't make him immune to criticism when he's doing some shady shit. Apparently MrBeast and his team are also allegedly sending cease and desist to people who are covering this situation. Notice how I'm trying to be very careful with my words because I don't want to get fucked. If this video somehow goes viral and MrBeast and his team sees it, I just want to make sure that legally they can't do anything. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole extent of the situation. It's honestly crazy because I knew that at some point people were gonna start coming for MrBeast. And honestly, I thought it was just gonna be due to hatred or jealousy of him, but this is honestly a very valid reason to criticize him. Hopefully MrBeast can make another response and clear everything up, because for the most part, during his entire YouTube career, he's done a generally pretty good job of maintaining a good image and reputation, and I don't think he would want all of that to go away. But deleting comments and faking screenshots isn't the way to do it. With all of that being said though, I'm gonna end the video and go drink some water. Goodbye.